Across the U.S., a few inches of snow seems like a lot. For others, the total has been much, much higher. That's Barnes Corners, way up north, buried in more than 65 inches of snow. The mounds are higher than mailboxes. Trees are drooping over power lines. Neighbors in Lewis County say the only thing to do now is just try to clear a path.
Getting this much all at once, it's been the hardest part because when the plow goes by, the stuff at the end of the road is all hard packed and heavy, and that's where we had the most trouble.
I've been helping one neighbor out down the street, and my neighbors up the street, they got bogged down, so I went up and I plowed them out.
And as it always is, it's neighbor helping neighbor. And those neighbors will need more help in the days ahead. Let's get the latest on a Weather Authority alert with meteorologist Violet Skyber.
Yeah, we just can't seem to shake the snow.
No.
It seems like it took so long to get here, and now once it started, it's just never going to end. We've got several rounds of snow as we go through this week. The first one is some lake effect, but the second batch is a widespread snowy system, and that's what we're in alert mode for. We've got a winter storm watch for this starting tomorrow afternoon through Thursday night, and this is for Onondaga, Oswego, Jefferson, Lewis, Oneida, Madison, Cortland, Chenango, Otsego, and Herkimer counties. But it's mainly the higher elevations that will see the higher amounts of snowfall. Syracuse, Rome, Utica, the lower elevations really are not expecting to see much more than a couple of inches. So this widespread snowy maker is still on the other side of the Great Lakes. It's got some time before it gets to us, so before it does arrive, we've still got to deal with some lake effect snow. Right now it's in the immediate central New York area, including places like Syracuse. And notice there are some small, brief pockets of some bursts of snow that could create a quick drop in visibility and just as quick of a dry out. Notice that they are across the immediate central New York area, including places like Onondaga County, Oswego County, Oneida County, and Madison counties. This will stay over us for the next few hours, but it is eventually going to drift north as we head into tonight. So getting closer to 9 or 10 p.m. is when it fully moves up into Oswego County. After that, completely moving up into the Tug Hill, Lewis, Jefferson counties, and stays up there for the rest of the night and into sunrise tomorrow. By sunrise, though, it will become a lot lighter. So most of the snowfall accumulation up north will be during the overnight. We stay quiet for the rest of central New York up until late morning to midday. Getting closer to 11 a.m. noon is when this widespread snowy system rolls through, starting off as light snow, but becoming heavier and steadier as we go through the afternoon. The evening will be the worst of it. Heading into Wednesday night, we get a little bit of a lull after 10 p.m., but there is a cold front on the backside of this system that'll swipe through closer to sunrise on Thursday. Starting about 4 or 5 a.m. is when we'll get some snow squalls rolling through, several bands of them, which could lead to a quick 1 to 2 inches of snow on the ground and a quick drop in visibility, potentially even near whiteout conditions in spots. So something pretty dangerous to be driving through, especially during that morning commute on Thursday. After those snow squalls roll out after sunrise, we'll start to get a west wind with some lake effect. That'll be through the morning up until midday for the North Country, Oswego and Lewis counties. Afternoon on Thursday is when it drops south into central New York, stays over us for Thursday afternoon, evening, overnight, even into early Friday. But notice by Friday morning, it becomes a lot lighter. So snowfall amounts from now until sunrise tomorrow. Notice it's just for the North Country, really. The rest of us about a coating, but we could see 6 inches or more for the Watertown area. Then from tomorrow morning through Wednesday night, around 1 to 2 inches for Syracuse, Tully, Hamilton, but as much as 3 to 6 for the Tug Hill and places out towards Old Forge. After that, from Wednesday night through midday Thursday, an additional 6 to 12 inches for the Tug Hill, but shortly outside of that, just a couple of inches if you live close to the shoreline of Lake Ontario. Only a coating to 1 inch for Syracuse, Rome, Utica, 1 to 2 inches for the Southern Hills. And then from noon Thursday to 7 a.m. Friday, 3 to 6 inches for the Southern Hills by Tully, Cortland, Hamilton, only about a coating to 1 inch for Syracuse. So again, lake effect snow up north for tonight, steady snow tomorrow afternoon and into Thursday. Then we have snow squalls switching over to lake effect snow. And that lake effect snow will be in central New York Friday, but we do look to dry out for the weekend, and temperatures gradually warm up to 40 by Sunday, even 50s with some rain on the way looking ahead to the start of next week. And you can brighten the holiday for